This was the attack last week that seemingly triggered Turkey's unprecedented double battle against Kurdish and Islamic State militants. 32 people were killed in a suicide bombing in the Turkish Kurdish town of Suruç, an attack the country deemed to be a threat to its very integrity. Islamic State militants were allegedly behind the bombing. Kurdish protesters, however, have also blamed the Turkish government for colluding with IS, a charge it denies. In response, Kurdish rebels from the PKK said they were responsible for killing a series of police officers. Casting the operations as a war against terrorist groups without distinction, Turkey launched airstrikes against Islamic State positions in Syria for the first time. Additionally, it bombed PKK camps in northern Iraq for the first time in 3 years. Hundreds of suspected members of both groups have also been rounded up in raids across Turkey. Some insiders have accused Turkey's president of trying to seize an opportunity out of a crisis. By adopting a more robust stance, Recep Tayyip Erdogan could revive Turkey's international standing, bolster nationalist support at home, and undermine the pro-Kurdish opposition. But Erdogan says his interest is simply national security. Now, there is a truth in this country. In my opinion, it's impossible to continue the peace process with those threatening our national unity and brotherhood, he said. But his critics say his high-risk strategy is aimed at halting the steady advance in northern Syria of Kurdish militias, who are proving to be a reliable partner to US-led airstrikes. The YPJ, the PKK's armed affiliate, now controls about half of Syria's 900-kilometer border since defeating Islamic State fighters. Ankara fears the group could use its foothold in the region to go further and create a Syrian Kurdistan right next to its own border. Other observers believe Erdogan's actions are designed to hit back at the pro-Kurdish HDP. It secured enough votes to enter parliament for the first time back in June. A collapse of the Kurdish vote and fears over security could, in the event of an early election, revive Turkey's AKP ruling party, and with it Erdogan's ambition to change the constitution and invest the presidency with new powers.